And today we're reacting to Cenat's fake receipts keep coming. Man, he can't catch a break. The man ain't been on the stream in a minute. He ain't said nothing. He just sitting here watching all of this happen. Just having to see people say, Cenat fake, the internet died. And y'all call me the glazer. Y'all say I be glazing Cenat, man. I'll just be keeping it G real. I'm keeping it honest. I just don't take nothing personal. That's just how I'm seeing it. Let's see how the angle I take today. I don't know what's going on. We about to see. Let's do it. Pull to the Twitch as well. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5, 6 p.m.
The process of me building this new school in Nigeria has officially been stamped today, as in terms of like it's a go-go. So this new school in Makoko for the kids the kids that live in Makoko in Nigeria, I started working on the school right now.
Cenat's situation just keeps getting worse. So Cenat was out here lining himself up to be the next Bill Gates in philanthropy, talking about building schools for deprived kids in Nigeria. The man had the speeches, the hype, the vision, and then reality.
He shouldn't even have did all of that from the jump. I'm already seeing. He shouldn't even have announced all of that. If he was gonna do it, it should have just been done. You know what I'm saying? And not even from the perspective of doing things and trying to show people like it's just like because of stuff just like this. Any fall through, any malfunction, any this is that and the third. He should have just said, for the love of the game, I'm just gonna do this. For my taxes, I'm just gonna do this. Whatever it was, I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna keep it on the low and chill and handle my business, bro. Cause now look at you, having people speak on stuff they don't even know. We don't even know what's going on. You ain't explaining nothing, so we all just like, oh no, he really violated with the school thing. What I don't even know what's about to happen, but I can tell it ain't gonna
reality. I mean the same reality that chewed up Mr. Beast's charity promises and spat out Jinxie's good intentions. Let's just say things didn't go as planned, and that's a polite way of saying it. Starting it off is this gut-wrenching clip of a YouTuber going to check on the schools Kai promised to build. Instead of classrooms, he's walking through slums and deprivation, only to find nothing has moved forward. No construction, no facilities, just a project bleeding money and on the verge of shutting down. For someone who branded himself as a savior,
he came there and said, I'm investigating the Cenat school.
Kai's nowhere to be found when it's time to actually save anything.
However, before doing that, I really wanted to see how the Nigerian people lived at the other end of the spectrum by heading to the worst slum in Lagos, a slum called Makoko.
This place is intense. The smell, the heat, and all the water flooding right here.
Wow. As soon as I arrived to the slum, I met with the chief that was in charge of this area. And what he decided to tell me was truly heartbreaking.
My name is Sunday.
I remember him from the one video.
And I'm son of the chief here in Makoko Waterfront. I run 2 schools here and orphanage home. And
oh, they got the orphanage built. Sound good to hear.
Each of my school have over 300 kids each. Some of the kids in the school are orphans and less privileged kids. Those are the kind of kids because their parents can afford to like send them to school, and I have to like put this upon myself as son of the chief.
After you put NSC in school? Yes. Yeah, can you show me around? Or let me know. Some of them, we have 385 children in the school. So after the school, we pack the chairs for the orphans to sleep here. Yeah, and they sleep here? Yes, they sleep here. Okay, then this is crazy, bro. This is another classroom, so they learn stuff at. I went to school in a class that's 5 times bigger than this, bro, and we complain about going to school, bro. I'm going to help you today, okay? Okay, sir. Yeah. This building is sinking. The building is coming down. Okay. It's sinking, so we are looking for support to bring it down and rebuild because something like that so that it can strong. Yeah, like to make it strong? Yeah. Okay, yeah. We have the plan and also the quotation with us. Okay. All right, yep. Damn, bro. This is his office. This is where he get work done and stuff like that, right? What do you think you could need in here? So, although this building is sinking, the main job problem we have in the old school is the building is sinking.
What's worth noting is this is coming from a guy who flexes his money and toys like it's oxygen. Cenat will drop $200,000 on jewelry without blinking, but when it comes to donating to African kids dying from preventable diseases through Mr. Beast's Team Water charity, suddenly it's crickets. He's out here showing off $300,000 worth of streamer backpacks while Aiden Ross and his community collectively threw $500,000 at hashtag Team Water. And Kai, still silent. Not a word, not a dime, not a hint of backing the mission he loves to posture about.
Chat, in 2025, this is that flex.
Kai Cenat turned what should have been life-changing help into a convenient.
Still standing on it. You don't gotta donate nothing if you don't want to donate nothing. Still standing on it. Let's see about this school thing, because it sounds. Let me hear about this. Where if a man said, "I'm doing this to this," and it don't get done, that's a different topic. Let's hear this.
Convenient way to write off taxes. It's the oldest trick in the book. Make it look like you care, enjoy the PR boost, and let the real impact quietly fade away. When it's millions on fireworks, he's ready to spend. But when it's a chance to help poor people who actually need it, suddenly there's nothing. That's not philanthropy. That's using people's struggles as a prop. Now the crazy part in all of this is that Aiden actually wrote down why he wanted Kai Cenat to donate $400,000 to Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. And it wasn't just about the cause. It was because Kai still owed XQC money. So instead of paying his debt directly, Aiden figured the least Kai could do was turn that cash into something good. But even with the chance to clear his name and help people at the same time, Kai still couldn't be bothered.
It was a whole thing that me, Beast, and XQC were saying, like, if Kai did this, then we do this, because he owes him money. Kai owes XQC money. Okay, he's right, cool. He's right then. Sure, I don't care. I donated $100,000, okay?
Is that public info? Because again, it is still speaking on Kai owes him money. He's still speaking on something that ain't got nothing to do with him. You talking about, that's like your man's telling a bunch of people, yeah, you he owes him, talking about you, he owes our other friends a lot of money. That's like your man saying that. You gonna be like, oh, what the fuck is this nigga doing, bro? Letting out my bit, like, regardless, let's keep it a buck, let's keep it real, let's be 100, bro. You would not like that. You would also not like for somebody to say he needs to donate this much as his money to so-and-so, not knowing what you donate and you're doing your money with. Let's keep it real. This right here, I'm standing on what I said. I'm curious about this school thing, man. Did he help the schools? Did the schools get right? What happened?
I'm not donating $400,000. I donated $100,000. I don't care. I don't give a f. It's that simple.
Now XQC, Mr. Beast, and Aiden hop on a call, and XQC starts laying out the whole situation. He's low-key trolling Kai the entire time, pointing out how Kai's grand solution to owing him money was to just block his number. Because of course, in Kai's world, the block button isn't just for dodging drama, it's the magic eraser for all of your debt and all your problems. Out of sight, out of mind, right?
I didn't want to make it weird. It's just that I thought, dude, Kai blocked my number. Fair enough, right? No drama there, just block my number, right? So I can't collect my 100K, which is fine. So I thought, dude, just put it for a good cause. And I thought I'll double that on top of that.
Now, some people might still be clinging to the idea that Aiden's just trying to tear Kai down because they're in the same industry. But then Phantom steps in, and he's not some random outsider. He's been in Kai's circle for years, and even he says Kai is a completely different person off camera, quote unquote impossible to work with because of his ego.
Wait, let me see, what does it say? Phantom reveals that Kai Cenat is a whole different person off of camera, which I imagined. You feel me? I would imagine Kai's not all off camera and stuff like that. Impossible to work with because his ego and talking down on him with weird comments. I need to see this video because we all know. I need to see what that nigga said before I just start believing the text on the screen.
Constantly throwing weird little comments to talk down on people. When someone that close starts pulling back the curtain, it ain't rivalry, it's reality.
And it's like, it get to a point, dude. How many times you gonna throw shots at or say a little funny? Do we just keep saying, oh nah, he trolling, or he playing around, y'all? Like, do we just put it there? Like, what do we do? You know what I'm saying? Do we just keep doing that? Like, when is it not trolling? Is it just, you know what I'm saying? Damn. Always comments coming from the other side of whatever. It's always like that. I don't know why it's like that, but it is.
And if Kai still had any
okay, yeah, bro, that let's be real, y'all. We got to see the full context of the clip. We didn't even see him say, yeah, Kai, this is that, and the third. We don't know what or who he's talking about. And we've seen all the clips before where we as people, everybody watching, regardless of how you feel about any situation, you are smart enough to know you can't just take that in the internet anymore and just believe whatever we just saw right there as him talking about Kai Cenat. Regardless of how you feel, you are not that naive and dumb to believe it.
Chance of defending himself after ignoring Mr. Beast's request to donate to Team Water, that window just slammed shut. Old footage has resurfaced of him openly bragging about tipping $0
After ignoring Mr. Beast's request to donate to Team Water, old footage has resurfaced of Cenat saying that he tipped $0 on ordering DoorDash.
Saying it like it's a joke while real people are out here relying on those tips to get by. It's the same story on repeat. Generous when the spotlight's on.
Oh, I ain't gonna say that. Yeah, I tip people on DoorDash. I'm a tip. I might not tip a lot. You feel me? I don't tip a lot on DoorDash, but like I'm everywhere I go, I'm gonna tip. I will, like if I get a like that or at a restaurant or something, I'm tipping. I used to have a partner. He did not tip. I used to be like, bro, what are you doing? He would not tip, bro. That's gotta be racking up bad karma. How you not gonna tip, bro? The restaurant lady, come on, bro.
Nowhere to be found when it comes to actually helping others.
L-mans that give you no tip, gang. A DoorDasher makes $2 for the delivery. If it's a busy area, they make an extra $150. So if you order a bunch of shit, they get $350.
I ain't gonna lie, confession. Nobody was getting tip on my DoorDash. I was just being a cheap ass. Was hitting. It was suggested tip, but I minus the tip. It was $0. I'm like that's doing that like, too.
What Kai's
he said nobody was. So at one point that's how he was living. At my brokest, I wasn't living like that. You feel me? At my brokest, I still wasn't doing that. I was tipping for sure.
Doing here is wrong on every level. You can't spend months building up this image of a selfless, world-changing philanthropist and then vanish when it's time to actually follow through. You can't plaster your streams and socials with flexes worth hundreds of thousands while the people you promised to help are still sitting in slums with nothing to show for it. That's not just failing to keep a promise, that's actively using people's hope as a branding tool. The hypocrisy writes itself. He'll go all in on buying luxury gear, covering massive damages from his own stunts, or throwing money at things that keep his name trending. But the second it's about a cause that doesn't serve him directly, silence. And here's the reality check. Money doesn't erase accountability. If you want to wear the philanthropist badge, it's not about how loud you talk about helping people, it's about quietly showing up when it counts. Right now, Kai's not showing up, he's showing off. So the whole thing started with what was supposed to be a hyped Clash Royale tournament. Jinxie pitched it as a collab with AMP, something big, something fun. But the moment he got in the room with AMP to talk it out, man got treated like background noise. Fully ignored, like watching an NPC try to start a quest while the main characters walk past them. It's low-key painful.
Don't want to do a tournament?
Damn, this is what this video is about? I don't know about the water thing.
Content, but the second it's about clean water.
Because bro, like what the?
Damn. Y'all hate how I be skipping things, but I'm seeing in this video, it's literally the Jinxie's thing where we saw him get off the game playing with him. It's the water thing right here, but I'm getting to the part where I thought the full video was about. You know what I'm saying? If you want to see the full reaction to that, there's literally the past 2 Kai Cenat videos on my channel. They there, bro. I don't want to see nobody get mad about nothing, bro. Come on, bro, stop playing.
Real world impact? It's crickets. Not even a flicker of that same energy. The priorities speak for themselves.
Going through the alleyways. This is crazy, bro. You got babies. Hi. But this made me realize.
You know what you know what I'm thinking about this? I feel like he came here. You really see you boots on land, seeing like, oh dang, how rough it is. You know what I'm saying? You like, yeah, I'm gonna help these people. I'm gonna get right. And he starts putting the money up. You know, I'd imagine he put some cheese up. You put what he thought he could up. He saw how potentially expensive it was gonna be to fulfill the things that he thought what he'd be able to fulfill. And he might have took a step back, or he might have did this, that, and the third, and told himself he's gonna get back to it. You know, this is just me trying to, you know what I'm saying? But whole time, you know, he's also running his thing, so he kind of put on the back burner, and then now, you know, it's starting to get further and further without certain, you know, progressing. You feel me? Playing devil's advocate. I'm just kind of seeing. I'm not saying that's right. Still, regardless. We said we doing this. We got to get it done. That's priority. Let's make it happen. Especially when you got other people's lives wanting to, you know, depending and waiting on that. You know what I'm saying? And you said that you're gonna do this, so we waiting on it. It's got to get done, regardless of what stream is happening or this is that and the third. It's got to. You know what I'm saying?
In life, you gotta be very grateful for shit. Like you gotta be very grateful, bro, because like what the.
I think he made a promise that was really big, that he realized like, oh, this is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like this is more than what I thought it was with me just putting his money up and walking away and then saying, okay, the schools get built. He didn't realize what it was really taking, like how Mr. Beast come through, what it really take, you feel me, to do a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? The capital that it takes, the time and the dedication that it takes to take a, you know, oh, okay, let me go do this. You feel me?
This is like, bro.
That's why I don't get why people be spazzing on Mr. Beast like that. Like,
this is crazy, bro. Holy crap, bro.
Mr. Beast was just getting all types of heat. Everybody rocking with him again now they did the water thing, right?
You are, Cenat! Yeah! Oh, snap, they know me in here. They in chat, they know me in here. So, you to put anesthesia in school? Yes. Yeah, can you show me around? Or let me know? Some of them, we have 385 children. Stay sleep here?
To show us the same clip again.
Office, BD is sick. For shit. Like, you gotta be very grateful, bro, because like, what the? Hi!
How are you, everybody? Fine.
Now give him a love clap.
That's inspiring. Make you want to help everybody, right? That make you want to change the world, help everybody. Right there in that moment, then you go home. You get some Whataburger or some Wingstop, Waffle House, wherever you get. When you hang out, you have relations with your girl. You start thinking about what you got to do tomorrow for your what's it called, for your next stream. And you're the biggest, and then you go shopping and things start piling. You know what I'm saying? Again, like it's just, this is a lot. It's when you're doing something like this, it's better to leave the big wants task like that to the Mr. Beast and just say, let me donate this money. Let me just give a lot of money up rather than take the project on. I'm building schools, y'all. I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's better just let me put, yo, where do I get a check to? Where do I sign off? And what do I do? You know what I'm saying? That's better than having to taking on this, and especially taking on this in the public eye. Do that on the low, bro. So you can take all the time you want. You can be as slow and move as slow as you want. Now you got people waiting and trying to see. That was one of the problems.
We love you, everybody. We love you, you're welcome, sir.
At this point, it's no surprise the internet's a double-edged sword. One clip can make you overnight, and one wrong move can wipe out everything you've built. That's exactly where Kai's at right now. Kai went from rats to riches and literally shouldn't have ever left the rats because he's always been one. The point here is simple. Success didn't corrupt him, it just amplified what was already there. And when people start believing that your character hasn't improved since—
Bro, you would, the way this video making him seem, you would have thought this nigga was the worst man on earth. I can't get behind that. I can't get behind that. I can't get behind you being the worst man on earth, bro. I can't do that. We seen the worst people. They really violating this nigga, bro.
Day one, every flashy flex and every hollow good deed starts to look like proof they're right. Kai hate is back, the world is healing. When public opinion flips so hard that your criticism becomes a sign of healing, you're not just in controversy territory, you're officially the villain in everyone's running narrative. Well, Kai ruined a generation. This one isn't even trying to be funny. It's a straight up indictment. They're blaming him for shaping an entire wave of viewers with the worst possible example. And when someone's influence influence is described in generational terms, it's no longer about one scandal. It's about the long-term damage people think he's done just by being who he is on the biggest stage. Cenat promised to build schools in Nigeria but delivered nothing while the projects ran out of money. Instead of helping, he flaunted expensive jewelry, streamer gear, and covered stunt damages, all while ignoring Mr. Beast's $400,000 team water request, which Aiden Ross says was also to settle a debt with XQC. Phantom called him impossible to work with, and old clips showed him bragging about.
What are the comments on this? This is this nigga's hate. I am fully convinced that everyone that willingly watches streamers like Cenat are legally daily basis are nothing but literal bots. Okay, however you feel about people watching the streams. I'm not a stream watcher, but you know, unless it's DayZ. I watch DayZ. He forgets that his career relied on him receiving charity. Okay. What's crazy is he just went to Africa, told them kids he would help them, right? And again, he did. I'm sure he did help. It just didn't. It sounds like the money ran out. The budget for this ran out. My budget for my work and stuff for me to be able to even fund that cannot run out. You feel me? Because if I don't get the money for this, I can't even fund that if I want to. You know what I'm saying? And it sounds like it's on a long pause, but a long pause that is being seen as forgotten. But it sounds like help was given though. It's not finished yet. That's what it sounds like. The irony of that man that got rich from tips, not giving any tips to actual workers. That is irony. But again, in the clip we literally just heard, he said, what I used to do was not tip. So it's like a past tense thing. It sounds like it got corrected. You call me what you want. I'm seeing this for what it is. This is not a horrible being. You would have thought this was the reason for mass genocide. Like, if you put if you looked at this person and saw him as perfect from the jump, you're the problem. If you saw this person as the best man in the world, he's just the greatest, everything he's doing, he has no flaws, that's your issue. You're the problem, brother. Remind yourself, this is a human being. This is a normal human. Why did you put them on this pedestal in the first place? Let's see this as a normal human being. That being said, y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Like, read it, sub up, comment up, binge with your channel. I love y'all, appreciate y'all, great for y'all. We are gone, man.